Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but this footage I got from Vancouver. This is the only pre-recorded footage I have on my computer right now. But I do have an hour and 49 minutes of it, so hopefully we'll be able to make this into like a 4-part series or so. Don't see any reason why I won't be able to do that. Alright, so junk on the right table. I would probably open this hand on the button anyway, just because, well, assuming again everybody's full stacked, just because the positional advantage and, yeah, opening quite wide on the button. I mean, it can change player dependent, of course. If you got a small blind that's 3-betting like 25% against a button raise, then probably shouldn't be raising Queen 8-5-5 with a suit. Here I check peel a barrel with tens on this Queen 8 flop. And, I mean, I think I have the best hand a decent amount of the time on the flop. I think his range on the flop is pretty polarized towards a queen or a hand I beat. A lot of the hands I beat can contain draws, but here I decided to call the turn again. And I think this is kind of interesting. I mean, in hindsight, I feel like I should probably be folding this turn. Now, I mean, of the hands he actually has for value that are beating me at the time, I don't see him. I don't even think he's betting flop with aces very much, let alone turn. So, I mean, I think he either has a queen plus on the turn, or he has some kind of draw hand. I mean, I think the problem with calling the turn for me, though, is that I'm either drawing totally dead, or he has a draw that probably has a lot of outs against my hand. Since I mean, 2 flush draws out there, neither of which I have, and I could be playing some ugly guessing games on the river. Although, I mean, I feel like it might be the kind of thing where even if he hits a flush on the end, he's just going to check behind, thinking I'm not going to call or raise unless I have a full house. But if he misses, like if a flush card hits and he bets, then I think he's pretty polarized towards just like full house or bluff, and he's going to check behind his flushes. So anyway, I think the turn call is pretty marginal. I mean, I think if I had one of the flush draws, it would be pretty standard. I think without it, it's a bit thin because I'm either, like I said, I'm either against a draw that probably has like 12 to 15 outs, or I'm just drawing totally dead. And sometimes when I am the favorite and he has 14 outs, he might bluff me off certain cards that I think hit him. I don't think it's like a terrible turn call or anything, but I think it's probably not advisable. And yeah, he's a queen. I mean, again, it depends on the player's barreling frequencies too. And I mean, in this game, like I said, I don't really know any of the other players all that well. Like if I was playing against someone like Isildur, who I know is gonna barrel in that spot pretty damn often with all his draws, and it's gonna c-bet the flop pretty wide as well. So I had to get tricky here. Don't know if I love this. I think the best line here is just betting. I'm not really sure why I got tricky here, to be honest. I mean, granted, I do pick a bet from something like 10-9, 8-6. I do think having checked and him betting, I do like the check raise though. I mean, check calling just, I feel like puts me face up as at least having like a pretty big ace. And obviously there's one play here. I mean, it is a very suspicious looking line though, and I feel like I can get stacks in pretty frequently against any. Yeah, I mean, he calls me with ace-5, which is a total bluff catcher. So I do like the check raise having checked, but I think just betting is the best line there, and I think I'm still relatively likely to get paid off if I just bet.